Halos trying to salvage one of these 3 games against Pittsburgh, who came in struggling, batting just .206 as a ball club. But my goodness, so far they have 18 hits in their first game, including 15 singles, 11 hits last night.
3 and 8 in their last 11, averaging just under 2.5 runs per game.
On the mound for the Halos, 2-0 record, 2.08 ERA is left-hander Tyler Anderson.
He's been the leadoff man now all 3 games in the series for them as their talented young center fielder O'Neill Cruz.
Drives one deep to right field. Look at this Cruz missile on the second pitch of the game. O'Neill Cruz, 1-0 instant offense. That's number 7.
Tyler Anderson has allowed only 4 singles to right-handed batters, despite facing all righties for the most part. That's the 4th home run a lefty has hit off of Tyler Anderson.
Now Reynolds batting right-handed against Anderson.
Nice pick by Renifo off the bat of Reynolds.
That was a nice play. That was a tough hop. Quick hop off the bat of Reynolds, who has good career numbers against Tyler Anderson.
So McCutchen, 1 for 3 last night in a walk. And this is launched toward left center field by McCutchen. Adele is over, and he hits off his glove and caroms toward left center field. McCutchen will settle at second for a double.
And that would be the first extra base hit by a right-handed hitter this year against Tyler Anderson.
Here's Bart. Bart with runners in scoring position, hitting .333.
Hard hit, base hit into center field. McCutchen had to take a step back towards second because Paris looked as though he might be able to make the play. That was hit hard.
Yeah, that was smoked.
You know, used to hear in Little League, freeze on a line drive. And in the big leagues, if you freeze on a line drive, you're out.
Well, with 1 out, the Angels infield is looking for a ground ball from Ke'Bryan Hayes, who was 1 for 3 last night and was hit by a pitch, 2 hits in the series. Bounced toward third. Long second hop, and Hayes is going to beat it out, and the Pirates are going to take a 2-0 lead. Hayes will get a ribby.
So you call that a good at bat, a productive at bat. And you get 2 strikes against a guy like Anderson. Put it in play.
And now Canario, 2 hits in 23 Pirate at bats.
There's another rollover to third as Renifo will play it to first. And that ends the inning. 2 runs for the Pirates on 3 hits, giving them an early lead on the Angels.
Carmen Mlodzinski.
Yeah, Carmen's key to success, I think, more than anything, is be able to get to strike one consistently throughout this first part of the lineup.
Jorge Soler back in the leadoff role again tonight.
Soler pops up. That fastball. So down to the count. Mlodzinski gets Soler to pop up.
Neto has gone hitless in this series.
Neto socks one to the gap in down the left field side. It's a base hit. Zach Neto jumped all over that first pitch, ripped a double, and the Angels do have a man in scoring position.
And that was that sinker, first pitch, fastball, jumped on it. Again, that's your spot. You've got to be aggressive.
There is Trout as the Angels try to wake up their bats. And more than anything, that's what today is about for this team. And Trout hits one in the air, deep to right. Back for it is Reynolds out near the wall. He makes the catch on the warning track. That ball looked good off the bat. It just died on its way out toward the outfield.
Good base running by Neto to tag up and go to third.
A hit means a run here. We'll see if Ward can deliver.
That's another pop-up. This time, Kiner Falefa will call off Triolo. And a 1-out double. Neto is stranded. It's 2-0 Pittsburgh. Here is Matt Gorski. His major league debut. Said his wife was going to be able to get here for this one. She, and I believe he said his folks are going to be here as well.
Matt Gorski cracks one out to left, and that's why they brought him up. Matt Gorski with a homer in his first big league plate appearance. He smashes one out of here in Anaheim.
Oh man, that was a complete missile. A line drive by Matt Gorski. Welcome to the big leagues.
27 years old, gets the call today for the first time. And in his first plate appearance, he takes Tyler Anderson deep.
And that fan able to toss it into the Pirate bullpen so that Matt Gorski can keep quite the memento from his first big league AB.
How cool was that for the fan to do that?
This was the worst hitting team in the National League for the first few weeks of the season. They arrived here at Angel Stadium trying to change that narrative, and they have. Pitch count rising for Anderson as he's had to deal with some traffic here in the first few innings. Fly to shallow right. Might be too shallow to score the run. As Trout is in to make the catch, and McCutchen does not tag. He bluffed. He got the throw, and a good throw from Trout into the plate, keeps McCutchen at third. 2 outs, and the batter is Canario. Swing and a miss as Canario is punched out. Anderson does leave the men in scoring position. 2 left on for Pittsburgh. Trout hit a ball pretty well in the first inning. A ball that, as far as the metrics looked, should have at least been an extra base hit. Side out swing, a low line drive. Reynolds can't get it. It gets by him. It bounces to the wall. It's going to be at least 3 bases for Trout. On his way to third, Eric Young will throw up the stop sign. It's a triple for Trout.
Maybe that's the spark, the break. Baseball, what a beautiful game. The last time up hits a rocket to right. It's caught by Reynolds. This time falls in front of him, gets away, ends up being a triple.
Now Taylor Ward drives Trout home. The Angels get on the board, a triple and a single, making it 3-1.
How important is that leadoff man getting on base? Trout with the triple, Ward with the single on the first pitch, and a first pitch fastball.
First time in 22 innings the Angels have their leadoff man reach base, and he quickly scores. Logan O'Hoppe, who lined to left field his first time. There's a drive out to right. Reynolds is backing up. He's near the wall. It is gone. Logan O'Hoppe ties it up. He goes the other way, and it's 3-3.
The crowd on their feet for Logan O'Hammered the other way. Elevated pitch, elevated out of the ballpark for O'Hoppe.
Anderson has really settled in here as he has now retired 10 in a row since Joey Bart's doubled in the third inning.
He gained confidence when the team came back and tied it up, but I think he made an adjustment with his fastball. A couple of those fastballs which were hit a little bit today, which is unusual to see, were down a little bit in the strike zone. He's going elevating again, showing enough cutters to make his changeup that much better.
Rooker's bat chops one on the left side. Again, Rengifo cuts in front of Neto and throws the first in time, and that will end the inning. Triolo will be the batter. He's gone 0 for 2.
Line to right center as Trout comes in for a long run. Diving Trout makes the catch.
That's a great read off the bat. Coming in on the baseball. Perfect dive, making the play. Showing the wheels on a triple today and making that outstanding play in the right field.
So 2 outs, and here is Kiner Falefa. No, ball 4, excuse me. On that pitch at the knees, that was ruled a ball. So the Pirates interrupt a 13 batter streak retired in a row by Angels pitching.
Ground ball right side, and that gets through.
So a couple of 2 out base runners.
O'Neill Cruz, second hit, and it brings up Reynolds.
Johnson ready, and the next delivery, it's grounded to first. Shotwell had it bounce off his glove, but he quickly picks the ball up and easily beats the batter to first base, Reynolds, and that'll go down as an unassisted play to wrap up the inning.
There's Ryan Zephyrdon trying to keep this game tied. Zephyrdon facing McCutchen here in the 8th. A swing, the best strike 3.
That cutter was electric. How tight that spin is on the cutter. Ooh, that's a big guy on the mound snapping that cutter.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The sweeper retires Joey Bart.
So that's even a tighter spin to that one. But when you're on the mound here in this spot, Wayne, you're thinking nothing but the bat.
And a high pop-up. Should be easy for Mike Trout. Ryan Zephyrdon whirls his way through the 8th.
Yeah, Sugar come in and making his 7th appearance on the season. A 1-0 record. At 1.04 ERA with an 8 2/3 innings pitch with 7 punch-outs.
So 1-2 the count on Zach Neto. He's had a 2-hit night, double and a single.
Lines it to the left field corner. It's pretty deep. That ball is gone. The Angels have the lead. Zach Neto crushes a go-ahead home run.
Neto, sweeper, stayed in the plate, lined it out of the ballpark. Mr. Energy. 109.7. The kids are all right tonight. Italy Jets right now to try to hold this lead and pick up the W before going off to Minnesota.
Adam Frazier's going to pinch hit for Triolo with 1 out in the 9th. He just missed it.
Two pretty good at bats.
Oh, it drops! Unfortunately, Frazier couldn't have been running.
No, you got to be on second there.
He has to be on second. It drops in fair territory, and Frazier not at second base. Kiner Falefa, the Pirates have a little life here with 1 out.
It's in there, strike 3.
Boy, he painted that one right there. He threw a fastball, a sinker, got the gas.
Big man coming up, O'Neill Cruz, who has had an outstanding series, continued tonight right away. Cruz laces one to right, Trout moves over, makes the running catch. Say goodnight side to the Pirates. The Angels find their home run stroke, and they take the finale of this series 4-3.
That ball was hit 119.6 miles per hour off the bat, but Trout, 119.6. He is the Statcast crusher, but it was in the glove.